saying, now that we're knee deep side by side, the storm clouds are circling above us as we struggle against the tide. I feel your grip firm on my shoulder, but this fear in my head won't subside. They patiently circle around us as we hold out. Oh Father, why have they forsaken me? You warned me that they would. The curse is passing down the bloodline. Spoken and misunderstood. We're losing light and strength of will, the darkened depths beckoning still, and we hold on against the tide. The storm left to fight alone. Remember, son, you're reaping what you've sown. Under the waves and sinking like a stone. I'm sorry, son, you're reaping what you've sown. The storm left to fight alone. Remember, son, you're reaping what you've sown. Under the waves and sinking like a stone. I'm sorry, son, you're reaping what you've sown. You're reaping what you've sown. You're reaping what you've sown. This sorrow weighs down on my shoulders. This fear's getting harder to hide. You'll leave me alone in this darkness, left to hold out against the tide.
yeah! That's just a little preview of what you can expect on the music stream next weekend. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So, I have food in front of me. I finished the breakfast sandwich finally. And I will just every now and again shove food in my face, because I didn't want to leave you guys waiting. But I actually did not eat that much today. I had part of a breakfast sandwich. That was left over from yesterday. That's what I ate. That's what I ate. So this is where I was previously. We're just gonna keep exploring forever and ever and pick up all the poison fish because I have a problem. A hoarding problem. But I can't help myself. Bolitus. Oh, there's a pearl. Hang on. Alright, fine. You get there the way you're, however you're gonna get there. You do it. We're doing it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was the music. I was like, what? I got very confused for a minute. I was like, what the fuck is that? How come this keeps getting scrolled up? Oh boy. So I think it's kind of unavoidable now. We've been in this little lump here. I think I did a fairly good job of exploring all of the various spots where one could be. Oh my gosh.
A Magister caravan. I remember one just like this picking me up. Could have been a shipment to Fort Joy. But what happened here?
Unclear.
No, no.
We'll have to have... Oh, well, we could talk to this dwarf war maiden, or we could have Sabila eat a bunch of body parts.
Not happening. No, it's not true. Can't be true.
What's
Light
happening?
as driftwood salt. The dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her fingers.
Back! Get back! I'll kill you, just like the rest of them.
Shh, lass. I know you're all a fright. In times like these, I don't blame you. But I ain't out to hurt you. Now, why don't you take a few breaths and tell me what happened?
Interject with a shout! This woman is dangerous. What is he trying to prove? Step back. Beast seems to know what he's doing. I think that's appropriate. Let's do that.
She slumps, all bravado draining from her.
Aw.
No. I've never seen anything like those beasts before. Are they gone?
Voidwalking, you mean? Poor thing. No wonder you were scared. I'd be scared too.
I love the way he says scared. Scared. Although I read it as the spelling, because of certain books that I've read, S-C-A-I-R-T. Scared.
Those... Yes. Worst ones I've ever seen. Ripped through the Magisters. The dwarves. Dead. And the sorcerers. Gone.
Her eyes stare vacantly into the distance, glassy as marbles. It's not cold, yet her shivering is relentless.
I don't know. Oh, Duna's beard. Lohar. My boss, Lohar, will want to know what happened to them, but I can't remember.
And I think that Beast will be pleased that she can't remember, because Lohar is doing his queen's bidding. And Beast is like, nah, we don't do what that girl says. She's a bad queen boy.
Lohar, eh? Where will I find this boss of yours?
Oh, well, you'll find him in Effie's Emporium, neath the Black Bull. He's a fine man. A little gruff, yeah. But he's the only one in Driftwood wanting to help and not hurt.
She looks up at Beast through tear-stained eyes, but you can see her resolve hardening as she remembers who she is and what she stands for.
Oh, Seven Sympathy. I saw those things dragging the sorcerers along the cliffs towards the Wreckers' Caves. No more. It's gone.
She flinches at the slightest rustle of wind through the long grass. Terror in her eyes, she stumbles away from you.
This poor lady, jeez. Sweet baby Vexus. Don't ask me. Like, sweet baby Vexus, but like that's rough, man. So we're gonna loot all these corpses, clearly. Scroll for you and gold for me. She had a really, really hard day. But we get lots of corpses. This one's void tainted. So I'll have to be careful before I have Sabila eat them. We might just go on a feasting spree. We might go on a feasting spree and have her eat all the body parts we've accumulated, because I used some in combat and I regretted it because you don't get the lore when you do that. Intestines for beast. Intestines for beast. We've got to give him all the junk and all the body parts that aren't edible body parts. Severed head. Alright. We've got a void-tainted arm. Void-tainted disembodied foot. Alright. I think the key goes to this chest over here. Sure enough. Ooh, sell it! Give me all that. Let's see what we just picked up. So Sabila got a bunch of body parts. Don't let me auto sort. I don't know what I'm doing with all these poison fish, but I have them. I think this is mushrooms. Empty bottle. An empty bottle reeking of some rotten liquid that used to be inside. That's pretty gross. Here you go, beast. Have that. That's for you. Pearl. I think he's carrying all the pearls. Void severed head. Oh, that's for you, honey. That's not for me. Got some healing potions. Magical steel gloves. Holy physical armor. The initiative is nice, but damn. What are you wearing? Damn it. She needs strength. But it gives thievery, which is why I wanted her to have them. 33 and 5 telekinesis. I like telekinesis better on him. So I guess I'll wear these. It's also going to give me HP. So I think that's just okay. It's just alright. Requires finesse. So maybe someone else can wear this. Like crit better on her. What is her initiative? 11? Oh, she has a shoddy crit chance right now. So yeah, I'll leave those gloves on her. What about you? Finesse and Huntsman. Alright, we'll sell the big hands. Two-handed axe! Hell yeah! Oh, hell yeah! Girl, so good. Plus strength, plus constitution, plus two-handed, plus hydrosophist, who gives a shit. But cleave? Oh yeah. Hanal Lechet. 98 to 112. And what was this? 55 to 62. Holy. That is a huge difference. And plate armor, strength, warfare, and necromancer. The only thing I'm using it for is the extra strength. I could use the extra magic armor, but this is a lot of physical armor that I could just have. What does this look like on my body? I mean, that looks pretty cool. I want to see if she can wear this. I mean, I know she can. Oh, hers is better. Hers is way better. Okay, and what about you? We could give him more physical armor, which might be good. This gives an intelligence and a geomancer. I mean, like, the stats on this are not for him, really. They really go bonkers with these descriptions. They have the best descriptions. They have the best descriptions. It's warm today? I wonder how warm it is outside for me. Manage runes. Get out of there, because I'm selling that shit. I'm selling this. It's not nearly as good. I don't know which one I want to use. Oops, I didn't mean to sell it. I guess I'll put this back on. It makes me do so much more damage. I do like the strength and retribution. I guess nobody's gonna wear this then. I guess we'll just sell it. Because I like the stats. Like, it's a lot of physical armor, but... And, maybe we'll sell all the poison fish. It's fucking weird. What do you guys think? Should I go on a feasting, spree with Sabila? Should I just have her feast on all of the... all the body parts? $72? Where do you live? I mean, obviously, if you don't mind me asking. I don't know why I'm... Nope, stop stepping in it. Ooh, gold! Nom 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 nom. Is that a yes? I should do that. Huh. Arno just nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Hum nom 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 nom. Are these poisoned? These are poisoned too, but they're hanging up. Hello? There's a cooking station. I wonder what happens if I cook a poisoned fish. California. Okay. That makes sense then. I was gonna say, like, where in the fuck is it that warm? But that totally explains it. Outhouse? There's an outhouse over there. Okay. So we're gonna hang out over here. We're gonna go on a feasting spree. Best state? That's just false. That's just incorrect. Alright. I'm gonna go for the old stuff first. I'm just gonna eat everything.
You see him coming for you. You saw what he did to the others. You pray, you pray, you pray, you pray.
The unfortunate part is that I no longer remember where I got all these body pieces, but I didn't expect to get quite so many. So I was like hoarding them, and then I was just hoarding them because I was hoarding them. If that makes any sense. Streaked with filth and rust-colored blood, this severed arm is no longer any good to its previous owner.
You hardly recognize him, but there he is, Alexander. You're shocked to see a sorcerer's collar around his neck. He seems so different now compared to how he looked back in school.
Tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more. Like, was he a big nerd? Wretched torso. Looking fresh from some hellish abattoir, it's hard to imagine that this partially dismembered torso was once a walking, talking, thinking being, just like you. 50 to 60 during winter.
A sea voyage. Children and adults huddled together for warmth and comfort. You were a slave to the ancient empire not so long ago.
That must have been an elf. Or maybe not. I think I'm just thinking elf because she's an elf and she was also a slave. That's very weird. You'd think that even though it's warmer, like, that the tree would kind of know, like, it's not time for me yet. You know what I mean? Like, you'd think they'd have some sort of internal clock saying, it's not time yet. But I guess not. Severed head. Imagine this. So, like, the other limbs... Okay. I don't like eating things with faces. I like my meat to resemble nothing. I want it to look like meat. Even better if it's off the bone. I don't like it when there's anything that reminds me that it was once alive. So just imagine she's holding a severed head and she just begins to mow down. It's a little, you know.
A deluge of happiness. You played the flute. You wrote poetry. The music ended in fraught joy.
Damn.
You were a tough dwarven smith of great experience and talent. You wanted to make a name for yourself, but you ran out of time.
This is brutal. You like mystery meat? No, I like knowing what it came from, but I don't want it to look like what it came from. Like, I like chicken, but I don't want it to resemble a chicken. I don't like chicken wings because it's on the bone, and all the tendons and shit creep me out. I don't... Like, I love beef, but I'd much rather have that ground up and put into a hamburger. You know what I mean? Got some bits from the bit mines. Here's your share. Thank you so much, Gannon. That is very kind of you. I am now done eating forever. Not forever. Just until dinner. I was saving one of these, but I don't remember which one it is. I think it's one of the hands. I think it's this one. I was saving it specifically because it was the elves' last wish that it was consumed by their love, but they didn't name them, and I don't know who they are. You don't care for beef much? I love red meat.
You are nothing. You are no one. You do not exist. Not really.
These are weird. Especially because they're all out of context now.
You had a taste for wine and ale, as well as a variety of other sensual pleasures. Life is a coffer replete with countless delights.
And then I died in a pile of chunks. And became a pile of chunks, not in... That sounds like vomit.
You are nothing. You are no one.
Okay, fair enough. Unidentified flesh. A mysterious chunk of flesh. This could be anything, or anybody.
Your many years twinkle behind you like distant stars, tiny but beautiful. You smell wheat ale. You hear a chorus in a tavern. You feel joy.
Aw. That's nice.
Your mind is empty as a new moon. Something seems to have cleared it out, scrubbed the corners, bleached the halls. The nothingness is oddly comfortable. You hated your work for the Order. You wanted to be a stonemason, marry the baker. You still dream about it every night.
Oh, that's sad. Don't tell me whether I feel joy or not, game. Don't you dare. I mainly eat chicken and seafood, a hamburger every now and then, but I once went for 2 to 3 years without any beef. Oh, that sounds horrible to me. How do you get any iron? Disembodied hand, which I'm not going to eat. Magister's severed head.
You are floating a few inches above the ground. Your friends are impressed. You bask in their hoots and hollers. Your favorite party trick.
If I could levitate, I'd do it all the time.
Your grip tightens around the blade's hilt. You never felt such rage. These freaks, they are tearing the world apart. They must not live. Rivellon must survive.
Human torso.
You are an abomination. A crucified figure blazing with sauce. You hear screams, and then the scent of charred flesh.
This was from one of the Shriekers. From vegetables, lol. They don't have as much iron as red meat, though. Human
You're
foot.
stumbling away from the shoreline, a deep wound in your side. Behind you, the remains of your ship slip beneath the water. You press on, you and the others. A clearing further inland, a camp, a Magister camp. They weren't supposed to be here, yet here they are, twice as many in number as you and my friends. You reach for your sword, but the sky is already thick with Magister arrows.
Brutal. Alright, chunk of flesh.
As the dead man's flesh slides down your throat, you feel his consciousness enter yours. His memories are yours to experience. You are Finn.
Was he the one killed on the boat in the beginning?
Your heart is heavy. You know too much. It's all too much. You met him. A bright light blinds you, then fades. You feel a tremendous power in your hands, but they are shaking so hard you can barely use them. Suddenly you're on this very ship, crouched in a corner, hugging your knees. A figure approaches, an older woman. Her eyes are kind. She comes closer. She says she wants to talk.
I was correct. Good job, brain.
She reaches a hand toward you. You grasp it. The memories end. You are no longer Finn. You return to yourself with a jolt.
I'm sorry, Cynic. I understand. I understand. Okay, I'm going to eat this disembodied hand so that I can make sure that it's not this other disembodied hand. On the one hand, there's a lot to be said for picking disembodied limbs off the ground and stowing them in your rucksack. On the other hand, oh, there isn't one. Ugh, shut up.
From the dark, you stare up at the thin slivers of light visible between the floorboards. Shadows ripple across the slivers, accompanied by heavy footsteps, Magister footsteps. Wood creaks above your head. One of them has paused. Your breath catches in your throat as you wait for him to move along. But the hatch is suddenly yanked open. Light floods you, blinding and accusatory. You hear only one gruffly barked word before the hands seize you. Gotcha!
Damn. Okay, and everything else is, this one's void tainted. So I'm gonna auto sort now. I was fine. I once had a bet with my sister not to have chocolate for a year. Now that was difficult. So that would be easier for me because I don't keep sweets in the house. Or like snacks or anything. So it's unusual for me to like have stuff like that around. And if you don't have it around, you can't eat it. Alright, that's enough eating of stuff for right now. I'll eat some of that a little bit later. Did I save? You'd be shoving chocolate in your mouth, like, as you're making the bet. Okay, I'm gonna go along this path for a little bit. Amadovier. Duvier.
A scruffy kid bounds up and stands before you.
Hello.
Hands on hips. He stares at your face,
Kid.
doubt screwing up his features.
I love his name.
You Ben Mezd?
Say that you are, deny it, soldier. Stay completely silent as per your training. Outlaw, ask who wants to know. Soldier.
Yep, that's just what he said you'd say, Ifan. Righto, got a message for you. Chap called Baron Laveri wants to see you. Black Bull Tavern, first floor.
The kid shoves his hands in his pockets and ambles off, whistling an off-key tune.
That's his tune. Did we ever solve the mystery of the pants? Yes! It took us like 3 hours, but we found the pants. And when I finally had the whole set of armor, it was not as good as what I was already using. How are you doing, friend? Let's click on this outhouse, see what happens. There's chickens.
Be grateful that you don't feel the need.
Oh, is it stinky? The basket. Full of grapes. I've got a basket full of grapes. Oh boy, so there's this way. Oh my, oh my. Not ready. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love chocolate and sweets and every sort of thing like that, but I just don't keep them around because I'll eat them all in one sitting, and I feel like that's kind of a waste of money. Little Wing, Little Tiff, oh, these are adorable chicken names. Little Wing. Where are you? Little Grimlet? Frown. You can usually speak to animals, or respond in kind. Loretta, come back here. Loretta.
Eggy, Eggy, gone, gone. Baby Eggy, gone for good. Help! 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 Help!
Ask how you can help her.
Marge! Marge knows. Marge saw. Ask Marge.
Yes, yes, you look just the type.
A neck thief?
I knew it.
No. Yeah, we finally found it. Messed up part of the bet was my sister had to give up beef and pork for a year too, and she argued it wasn't fair because they're in a lot of stuff we eat like pasta and chili. But why did she have to give those up as well? I don't understand where this bet was coming from in the first place. Yeah, I think that would have been fun. That would have been fun.
I found the culprit.
Not a thief.
Tell that to Big Marge, if you dare.
Sure. So we talked to Loretta and Tiff and Grimlet and Little Wing.
Did you hear? The eggs are gone. Gone for good.
Gerd!
No one to keep them warm. No one to keep them safe.
What happened?
Not my eggs, our eggs. All the family, all the eggs, every last one. Big Marge, sir. Big Marge will tell you everything.
Alright. There's rotten eggs. Pick it up. Milk churn? Pick it up. Picking up everything. Picking up everything. Was that weight? Is that super heavy? How heavy is this? 20 pounds. Put that back down. Yeah, you don't need it. You lied. You lied to yourself. You don't need it. That makes sense. I usually am good at portion control. It was also difficult because I couldn't have chocolate ice cream. Ah. Yeah, I don't... Ice cream's another, like, I just don't buy stuff that's not, like, necessary to eat. Every once in a while. I mean, Fred will buy that stuff more often than I will. But typically, I just don't buy anything that is considered a snack. Only groceries. Okay, empty honey jar, which I can fill at the beehive, I bet. I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna touch the beehive. It was a bet on who could give up what they really liked for a year, testing your resolve. It was her idea. And she just likes more food. Been trying to be good about sweets, but my wife makes it very difficult. And one of the other parents at our daycare works for Pepperidge Farms. He keeps bringing boxes of cookies for everyone, and I have a hard time saying no to a Milano. Oh man, and Chessmen. Pepperidge Farms. Oof. Pepperidge Farms, they make good. Oh, hello, Big Marge. They make a lot of good cookies.
They were stolen. The babies, the eggs, something took them.
What happened? What did the thief look like? Where did the creature run off to?
Horror! Thief! Horrible thief! It came in the night. It took the eggs. It scrambled away fast, fast, fast.
Arthur! You thief in the night! Arthur! Oh, I really need to watch that clip again.
Big! Big as a cow. Big as a house. And many, many legs. Too many.
Where did it go?
If I showed you, you could bring them back. You could bring them back. Map, show me your map.
So you have very serious matters in town and you don't have time to play egg hunt. No. We will hold out our map for you. Peck at it.
In a flurry of feathers, she leaps up and pecks a small hole in your map.
That's where they are. I went after my babies. I saw where they went. But they've changed so much. Much. Bring them back.
3 boxes of the holiday sampler. He's giving us all the Christmas themed boxes that the kids have after holidays. Oh, that's awesome. You don't like pork and you don't care for beef, so it's no problem for me, and she doesn't like sweets. Ah, I see. I like pork. I like all of that stuff. Yum 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 yum. Signpost, wait. Why in the world are there magisters over there?
Like Barnby and Sandy.
Ooh, there's lots of different places I can go.
Yeah.
Welcome to Driftwood.
Yes, you're right.
Of course I'm right. Stick with me, kid. I won't steer you wrong.
I want Christmas cookies. I guess I'm gonna just keep going along this path, like away from all the main stuff if I can. You forgot it was time for Girl Scouts? I live in an apartment building, so I don't have to worry about that. I've never had Girl Scout. I've never seen a Girl Scout in my life. You can still get the cookies from the store, but... none of that. I feel like these are going to explode when we walk over there. They're gonna hatch. And what I would like to do... Small viscous egg. Immune to fucking everything. 'Cause it's an egg.
There's one unaffected egg behind them. Perhaps there's still a chance.
Where? Where's the uninfected egg? Jesus, I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything. Venom Wing Void Welcome. We're all standing in cursed bullshit right now. Alright. Okay, so those are dead. I'm going to think I'll Medusa head. I really like the Medusa head. It's super fun. And in the meantime, I will just try to walk into a place where I can attack. Okay. You, sir. Cursed poison. Step backwards instead. And, you know what I can do? I can put cursed poison on my arrows. Oh! Okay, I want you to... Battering ram. Come over here with your battering ram. Or maybe Battle Stomp? Maybe Battle Stomp will be better, although I kind of want him behind. Where's the other egg, though? Like, I'm worried I'm gonna hurt it. Okay, well, battering ram... to here. Je suis prêt. That's hard. Je suis prêt. Okay, decaying is blocked. So I'm gonna be just fine. I think I heard a chicken. Peeper! That's cute. Is the poison actually cursed? Yes, it's legitimately cursed. I'm gonna have my turn. I don't really want to stand in there. But perhaps... Target's too far. Okay. I want to adrenaline. And I will jump behind you and stab. And then I will stabbington you like this. Or you know what we haven't gotten to do that? Yes, this one. But the piercing damage is so good. It's just so good. I can... Okay, I'm gonna flesh sacrifice. I'm gonna rupture the tendons, and then I'm gonna walk out of the cursed stuff. Yes! I've never had them come up from my house, but the cookies are good and kind of hard to find sometimes. That is true. Tentacle time! Bye. Bye, Virginia. Live in a very young neighborhood around the corner from an elementary school. There are tons of kids. Halloween's always a good time. I was that house last year giving out full-size candy bars. Hell yeah, you were! You never got to go trick-or-treating? I went trick-or-treating every year, despite growing up in Manhattan. That's highly unusual, I would say. I was in competition with my neighbor who gives out movie theater-size packs of red vines. Well, not everyone likes red vines. I was giving out Snickers Butterfingers! Give me a king-size Kix. Not Kix, Kit Kat. I lost track of my thoughts. I would like to loot this stuff, but I don't want to step in all the poison nonsense. Oh wait, we're still fighting? What the fuck is still alive? What's still alive? Where is it? Void hatchling. Oh, kill it. I was wondering why the cursed wasn't going away. It's like, what is happening here?
Please, why would I kill Lucy and second most charming son?
Your mom just didn't want you to walk around? She wouldn't go with you? I always went trick-or-treating. And I also always... of course it stops as I'm doing the reading. And we would always be taken around by an adult. I wasn't going around by myself. And I say we, I mean like me and my friends. Me and friends, me and friends. These giblets are kind of grody. Grody giblets. But can I leave a container unclicked? No, I can't. Really cannot. You only went 2 or 3 times ever? You were never a fan of dressing up? It's so fun, Arno! What a weird boy. I don't think I need these on here. Peeper! What's one? Oh my goodness, you are so cute!
There you are, little egg.
It's making noise! That's adorable. Make a little noise. No. You love Kit Kats? The dark ones? I've never had the dark chocolate ones. Reese's? What about Reese's peanut butter cups? Those are fucking awesome! I have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. Trick-or-treating and dress will be a thing for my existence for the next few years. Don't you also do cosplay with your family, though? Or is that somebody else I'm thinking of? I mean, it's not like an uncommon thing.
Do you even know what they've done to you?
My mom just didn't want to walk us around. Aw. That's unfortunate. Meowth Minx! Hey! It has been a while. How are you? Ratty rat time! That startled me. Yeah, but did you grow up in a suburb or did you grow up in a city? Like, I feel like if I grew up in a suburb, it would be different. Just like, yeah, just go down the street. It's not a big deal. Look at me, I'm here!
Baby's gone! Stolen egg! Stolen and gone! Help, 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 help!
Tell her you found her eggs, but they were transformed into Voidwoken.
Ah! Transform! Not a chicky baby anymore! All gone! All gone for good!
Hand her the egg you rescued.
She leaps up and grabs the egg with her foot, kicking it under her warm underbelly and settling down upon it contentedly.
Shh, little beaver baby. Mama's here, warm and here with you again.
She cocks a black eye up at you and winks.
Aww.
Thank you. I have something for you. Something I buried behind the coop. It's yours. It's yours. Unless some other scratchly poker found it first, of course.
Scratchly poker. I only do cosplay that involves being Darth Vader. Okay. So I must have... Strawberry Kit Kats? What? We gave out candy, and by my big brother's idea, we put packets of ketchup in the kids' bags. Yeah, that's also sad to me that you don't do Halloween that Halloween doesn't happen in other countries. Right, where is the chicken coop though? Is it is it over here?
What's this? I found something.
Scratchly poker. What is it? Oh, it's a ruby. Why, thank you. Thank you very much. Aww. There are a lot of things I didn't get to do because she said she went through them with my siblings already. That's sad. Oh god, I could steal the peeper. That's so mean. I would never do that. I've never had them. I didn't even know they existed. Again, I don't go and buy sweets. How the fuck was I supposed to know this? You live in a pretty big city.
Yeah.
Um,
Guess you're right.
So you grew up in a city, I'm assuming. Where'd that rat just go? Ratty.
Off you go. I can't be seen raternizing with the likes of you.
Raternizing. Hey! Thank you for that cheer. I'm doing much better. Finally got over the flu. Yeah, everyone was sick at the beginning of this year. It was crazy. Except for me. Youngest of 3. My parents did that with my youngest sister. Or I had to take her with me and my friends. I feel like that's common. Like the older sibling has to take the younger one around. Isn't that like part of being a sibling? So I've heard. May make sense, but it's unfair to the other children. Totally. It's totally poopy. I'm sorry to like insult your mom, but that's shitty and I would never do that. Like, you're the one that decided to have more kids. If you didn't want to go through the same stuff that you went through with the other kids, then stop getting pregnant. My very harsh opinion. I'm sure your mom is lovely in other ways, but all I have is the information that you've given me. Same house your whole life. Wow. Of course you didn't like taking your baby sister around when you were in high school. Like, the older siblings usually don't like having to drag around their younger ones, but I've heard that that is common. Tell her you could stomp her lights out in one blow. She ought to watch her tongue. Wow. Ask if she's worried people will think she's a sorcerer like you, or take your leave. We're gonna ask.
A sorcerer? Ha! Second rat wizards by my book. That lizard there's a sorcerer, and look at her now, strung up by her hands with a death rattle hanging round her lips.
Ask if she's afraid to be seen with you. Ask her about the lizard hanging at the gallows. Oh, I didn't even see that. Say you're here to take revenge on those who would behave or speak barbarously toward your kind. Ask about the lizard.
I'll have her eyeball when she's done with it. Won't be long now.
Wow! How about I just give you a body part to gnaw on? We have lots.
Well, I'm a rat, and you're some kind of flick-tongued scale slitherer. Never the twain shall mix, thus spaketh the reddish large-style flesh beasts.
Reddish large-style flesh beasts. They gave them money? That's pretty cool, John Pope. I don't think kids would be too upset about that. Why is the rat able to talk? What? Didn't you play the first game? Is that why you were... I thought you were asking me which one I liked better because you played them both and had an opinion. Some parents don't plan on having the third or fourth kid. How can you not, though? If you are a heterosexual couple and you have vaginal intercourse, you have to know that having a kid is a possibility. If you don't think you want another kid or you're not sure, how about you wrap it up until you're sure? It's not that hard. You were that accident child. I mean, but that's still not your fault. Like, that's your parents' fault for not wrapping it up. Wrap it up. It's like, you got yourself into this. You didn't know what to do with it? Oh, I was all like, save it, put it in the bank. You were the only one your parents planned? I was an accident, but my parents were not married. I'm a bastard child. And then my mom got remarried when I was way older. And she had 3 more kids, 2 of which were planned, and 1 was an accident. I was like... But she's also not like, well, you're the youngest one. I've already gone through this 3 other times, so I'm not gonna do XYZ. Like, she treats all the youngest ones the same. Like, as if, I think. I don't know. You can't just turn it off. Wouldn't that be great? Just be like, plop. Like, no thank you. You know it's a possibility, but you don't plan on having another kid at that time. That's fucking stupid. Every time you have vaginal sex, vaginal intercourse between heterosexual people, a man and a woman have vaginal intercourse, there's a chance that you're gonna have a kid. You can't just be like, I'm not going to worry about it this time. That's not how that works. There's always a possibility. Well, a Snickers wrapper do. Don't even fucking joke about that shit. No. Only if you're hungry. You're gonna eat the wrapper, Arno? It reminds me, as an exchange for not trick-or-treating, we used to have a Hollywood video, and she let us rent a game or movie. You don't blame yourself. No, it didn't seem like you were. I were me. I was born in the north. No. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. You were the accident in Vegas before marriage. Nice. Sex ed with Lady Lecta, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm just saying, you can't just not plan for stuff. Like, sex is a responsibility. Yeah, it's fun and people enjoy doing it. But if you don't want to have a child, you need to take that in consideration before you stick it in someone. The end. When in doubt, pull out. No! In the 80s, birth control wasn't as good as it is now. Condoms still existed! Condoms exist! You could have been on birth control but still had kids. Well, that's true. Okay, that I understand. Birth control is not 100% effective, regardless of the method. That, free pass, okay? Free pass. That's unfortunate. That sucks. I know somebody who, you know, Stuff gets fucked up, man. Born in a place that snows? That knows what snow is? I feel like that's a little different. There's seasons, man. Oh. Your box knife? For what? Don't be a rube, cork your tube. Wow, Cyber Sibian. Wow. What do you mean no? I mean no, that's not a method of birth control. It's not. I don't like joking about this stuff, guys. You know this. Good morning, have to run now. Okay. Come in, make a rhyme about protection, and leave. I like it. Enjoy your day. I mean, that's neither here nor there, John Pope. Cutting open boxes or plastic at work? You have to supply your own? And I've always heard it as a box cutter, not a box knife, so I was like, what the fuck is a box knife? Did not even occur to me. Hey, Mina Fox. Aw. Either way, I don't have to worry about getting my wife pregnant after next week. You getting the snip snip? You getting the snip snip? If I ever decide to have a kid, both me and the husband will be will be invalidating our reproductive organs. That sounded way more violent than I intended it to. No, you just bring it home with you? Okay. Ew! John Pope, no. Makes me uncomfortable. On Valentine's Day? I like it. I like it. Anyway, I'm large style flesh beasts. Let's continue.
Just look at what happened to that lovely flick-tongued scale slitherer when she spent too much time with a lumbering large style flesh beast of her own. No thank you.
Okay, bye. What a pickle mouth. Get out of here. Pickles and ice cream. It's funny because I literally just said pickles too. I just said pickles. Oh!
I did not kill Alexander, you stupid ape. Release me!
Oh! Oh, shit. Psst. I love healing people in this game. Okay. Silent Watcher, Dead Lizard Magister, Executioner Nignon.
I did not kill Alexander, you stupid ape. Release me!
No, of course she didn't. She wasn't even anywhere near him. There you go, all healthy. I'm so glad we have a heal now. What is the opposite of daddy? Okay, you guys are doing all sorts of commands, so now I gotta scroll back up. The way you made it sound, I just imagine your heads are going to be removed and placed in a fish tank, Futurama style. What's the opposite of daddy? Anything else that you don't call your father. Really? I never had that sense of like, oh, it's Valentine's Day and I'm single, wah. I never had any sort of thoughts or feelings. I was like, ooh, it's Valentine's Day. Chocolate is around. Like, that's as far as my thoughts about Valentine's Day went. You can only do sound effects, Mina Fox, if you have the proper rank. Being Esquire or above. What's Valentine's Day? Are you being real? Where are you from? Manhattan? The only well, when I was little, Valentine's Day meant I had to make cards for everyone in my classroom.
You.
So it's like, oh, I have to
Do you even know what
craft
they've done
things
to you?
now. It's like, whatever. No, I didn't mean wah as in, like, actual wah. I meant wah as in... I didn't feel like describing what I was talking about. I was being lazy. But I mean, like, Valentine's Day never made me lonely. It never made me wish or long for anything other than chocolate. That's really it.
Poor dwarf. Do you even
Yeah,
know what they've done to you?
Yeah, you can't call other people's ranks. I wish you could, Arno. I don't know why. I don't understand why it doesn't work that way, but it doesn't. Once had a partner. I was like, Valentine's Day, that means sex. Well, not this year. Valentine's Day has never made me any lonelier than I already feel, Ganon!
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discolored. Her eyes are closed, but her tongue flickers as you approach.
Oh. Seems like another Halloween without the costumes. Well, Valentine's Day is very much, as we would call it, a Hallmark holiday, meaning created by, like, Hallmark, the card company. What's the longer name for them? The, whatever. You get my point. But basically it was invented to... It was supposed to celebrate lovers because Saint Valentine would take people to get secretly married. And that's like where it came from, but it's basically just an excuse to spend money on people and sell chocolates and cards. Alright, Wormy. Have a good rest of your day at work. Thank you for stopping and hanging out. Aww, see, Arno will be your Valentine. It's adorable. You don't care much for Valentine's either. I have no positive or negative feelings about it. Like, I don't really celebrate it. If Fred wanted to do something on that day, I'd be totally down for that. But, like, we don't make a special thing out of it. There's really not any need to. And it's, like, crowded and shit. I just like going out for food, but like as a holiday, it's like I have no positive feelings, I have no negative feelings. That's all. I don't care about being single on Valentine's Day, but it gets incredibly tiresome to hear the same discussions every year. The discussion of weeks before it comes, that so like you hate the discussion of it's Valentine's Day and I'm single, or like me and so are gonna rub noses from across a bowl of pasta and slurp it up like fucking like that one movie with the dogs with this Lady and the Tramp. There we go. I could not think of the title. I could picture it in my brain. My big dislike of Valentine's Day is the sharp upturn of, "Hey, how are you and your girlfriend going to spend Valentine's Day?" questions. I mean, that's every single holiday, though. You can't blame it on Valentine's. They just assume that you and the other person are both going to be doing the same thing. But everyone's like, "Oh, what are you doing for Super Bowl? What do you..." Like, anytime there's some sort of event, everyone wants to know, what are you doing on that time? What are you doing on Christmas? What are you doing for Thanksgiving? What are you doing for 4th of July? Like, it doesn't matter what the holiday is. Oh, you have the day off from work because it's President's Day? What are you going to do with that? All of the shades of it. Alright. The first Valentine's Days my wife and I shared while we were dating. I took her to an Applebee's for dinner. Classy, I know, it's cute. When she ordered fish and chips, the waiter asked if it was okay that the chips were actually fries. Oh my gosh. You still laugh about that? That is pretty funny, but I wonder if someone, like, actually got mad because they thought that it was going to be potato chips and, like, didn't understand. And that's why that person said that to you. Like, I wonder if it's because someone else was dumb or because that person was dumb. Either way, it's ridiculous. What are you doing for Pi Day? I'm going to practice decimal points of pi, probably. That's also me and Fred's, anniversary, kind of being official. We've been together longer than that, though. Childhood class parties, yeah. I mean, I've gone out to dinner. Like, I've done the traditional things on Valentine's. It was mostly just an excuse to go out and eat good food. I just want to creep on your personal calendar. Especially, relatives do that. I mean, it's just a question that people ask. Like, oh, what are you doing this weekend? Like, people just want to know what you're doing. They're making conversation. They have nothing better to say. No, you're doing the Super Bowl? You played Monster Hunter? Then watch Harry Potter 5? Sounds a lot like what Fred did. He played Dragon Ball Z Fighters and Monster Hunter interchangeably throughout the day. I mean, it was also his birthday. And then, we watched some TV. That was it. You wanna shoot people? That's what I dislike most. That's why I dislike most holidays or big things happening. I just mentioned Valentine's Day because it's right here. Valentine's Day tends to be for lovers, while holidays are viewed for more family. Yeah, but then you get okay, here's why I don't dislike the other holidays, but I get annoyed when my family is like, when are you coming home? But you haven't been here. You're supposed to be here because it's about family. I'm like, shut up. I love you, but shut up. Like, I don't want to hear it. Like, anything that's supposed to be, or that there's some sort of expectation that you'll do X, Y, Z, and you either have not committed to doing that, or you don't want to. Either way, that becomes obnoxious. You get obnoxious questions over and over until you finally say, leave me the fuck alone. So people tend to ask, what are you doing for XYZ holiday instead of what are you and your girlfriend doing? Small difference, but it gets under my skin. Fair enough. Jean-Paul Plus! You'd say they're trying to figure out if you're free. Why not just say, hey, if you don't have any plans, I'm doing this thing. You can come if you want to. You don't have to, like, nose around to see if they're busy. Gotcha. Alright, anyway, we got this lizard here. I got real distracted.
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwoken.
Oh, in response to family. Gotcha, 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 gotcha.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lid.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well then, cut me down. There is work to be done.
Okay.
Or indeed you could stand there gawping as if you were a cow ordered to dance a reel. This is a masterful performance. I would applaud it, but well.
Whisper that Melody said she could train you. Is that true? Assure her she'll be freed, but you're curious how she knew you were Godwoken. Reach up to undo her restraints. I would like to ask you all the questions while this Magister just sits here and, talks about stuff. Is that true?
The Meister bares her teeth, stained a deep pink by her blood, and growls.
Rawr.
Melody is unfortunately mistaken. I cannot train you, but I can certainly help you on your path. As long as I am free of this rope.
Look at her incredulously. One of the most powerful sorcerers in the land can't train you? Why not?
Because along with torture and interrogation, the Magisters found space in their schedules to purge me, that's why. They spent quite some time at it, too. Apparently I was a rich vein to be mined. And now I hang powerless as any butchered carcass.
Purged. She seems quite chatty for a silent monk.
They stopped the process just as the last of my power drained away. Just enough to rob me of my strength, but not enough to leave me a hollow sack of flesh and scales. I had hoped they simply wished to preserve my charm and beauty, but no. It seemed Dallas had ordered that I be held until she could do the deed herself. To give it the personal touch, I imagine.
What a pickled penis mouth.
Now that you have had that that delightful little nugget of gossip, perhaps you could do your damn job and let me loose?
Not until after I ask you how you knew I was Godwoken.
The lizard grimaces, shifting awkwardly as she dangles.
I am in intense pain, kitten. You are either insufferably cruel or insufferably stupid.
Alright, fine.
Be quick about it, before the Magister realizes their prize catch is about to slip through the net.
Yeah, let's go.
Excellent. Now, if you'd be so kind as to gut that startled-looking Magister, it would be much appreciated. I must secure my home before they do any more damage.
She's just gonna... Whoa, she just waddles off. Shut up! Ouch. Oh no, puppy, why? That's not even a source pup. Oh. Oh, my new battle axe. Oh yeah, girl, my battle axe. Oh yeah, girl, my battle axe. Medusa head, it's my favorite thing. Oh, he don't give a fuck. He's just like, nah, I'm not petrified. Oh, he tried to silence cone us. Uh-huh. Low ground. Alright, I'll attack you then, huh? Or... Resisted by physical, this is resisted by magic. Quick a ricochet! Yeah. Love ricochet. I keep forgetting I have it. Cripple. Or wait, this is resisted. We might get it. I could also do... Hacha! I'm just gonna walk past you here and do a little stabbing. And a little adrenaline, please. Why don't I have...
Glory is mine.
Sawtooth knife. And I'm gonna backlash. Sorry, puppy. Almost time to go home at 1:30? You go home 1:30 your time? That's unusual. Are there any other holidays this month? Well, it's not really a holiday, but it's Black History Month. But I don't know. I don't know if there are any others. Ooh, she froze me. Look at this guy in there. Did he unfreeze me? Ouch. Alright, who's where? We got this guy over there. We got this piece of white. Got a petrified pup. I think I'm gonna do tactical retreat. What? Oh no, I fucked up. Alright, well now I know how it works, that's fine. Holiday for almost everything? Yeah. Cone of shame. No, I don't mean that. Flesh sacrifice. I just stabbed myself, and I'm going to stop her from going anywhere. Rupture your tendons. That's gross. That's real gross. Ouch. Ooh, ow. That was a big hit. I forget about all-in sometimes. How about a tentacle in your face? Would you like that? Let's examine. Is she old? Atrophy. Cannot use weapons or attacks. Cannot use weapons for attacks or skills. But she's not gonna die from that. I could turn into a bull. Whose turn is it next? Magister Agel. I think I'm gonna set my bull horns. Yeah, I actually get to try them out this time. Rawr! And now I get to rush, deal damage, and bleed. Oh no! I can't! Just kidding. Alright. In which case I will spread my wings and fly. Going around 2:30, it's 1:30. That's weird. Who makes those days? The days where it's like about the food. Who's doing this? And it's not a real thing, by the way. Who did this? Wow, 236 days, really. President's Day is on the 19th. You know, I forgot about that one. Alright, kill this thing.
Into the dark with you.
Oh! Do you have physical armor? He does. He also has magical armor. Alright, just shoot at him. Water arrows. Water. Ah, sick! I forgot I took that skill. That's awesome. Who's here now? We got a silent watch over here. We got a puppy. I'm just gonna come over to this dude. And crippling blow him. Not even a year? Yeah, that's surprising to me. How did I even find this channel? I don't know. I don't remember anymore. If you guys don't remember, I probably won't remember. Suck up some blood. Sick. I can't move because I'm crippled. Can I stab this dog? Can I stab this dog? I can also chloroform it. Chloroform the dog! Go to sleep. Take a fucking nap. I'm gonna smash him. Aw. Ooh! Sick! I'm gonna water his face. Water on your face? Hello? Would you like some water, face? Actually, I should have shot the other guy, because he'd be dead now. Who's this?
I need aid.
Oh, ow, ow, owies. You fan. Oh, shit. There you go. There's my aid for you. And then I shall... Oh, you know what? I can restore you from here, eh? Are you cursed or anything? No, you're fine. This is regular fire? Okay, here you go. Yes. Yes, hello.
I'm ready.
Regen! Woo! That's awesome. Je suis prêt. End turn. What is that butt? Why is it naked? Why is that allowed? Why is the naked butt allowed? This naked butt. Oh, the naked butt. It's allowed. Oh, shit. Stab. Now come over here. Come over here, get ready to stab that guy. Where are you going? What do you think you're doing? Oh! He healed him. What a poo head. Can I easily... You know what? This is one. Bye. I'm going to... Can I bull rush? No, I still can't. Okay, I'm gonna fly over here. Bull rush! Let me rush like the bull. Target is blocked. Target is blocked. Target is blocked? How? From what? How? Blocked by fucking what? Blocked by what? He's literally right there. Just break the stuff then. Mother's nutsacking asshole. Like, I don't even know. I don't know, friends. He's gonna die in his next turn, no problem. I'm gonna ricochet. Ricochet, give me those kills. Ricochet, babe! It's gonna come Oh, resisted death. Good jorb. I haven't been able to try this yet. Oh, it's Sabila's turn next. I don't want her to fall down. That's unfortunate. Alright, fine. Yeah! Also, yeah! Yeah, she just gonna have to... She just has to, like, plain old walk up to this guy. Hello, I'm here now. Bleed him. Oh, that bleeding. That bleeding. Adrenaline. We can totally do more damage to him. I'm just gonna stab him. She loves it. She thinks that's fantastic. End of turn. Yeah. It's not a naked butt, it's just a huge wedgie butt. I mean, practically naked. Oh, you're on regular fire? You're fine. Yeah, exactly. Too sexual. Mother's not sucky asshole. Oh, hey, MC. Yes. How are you doing? Okay, that was a fun little... thing. I feel bad about the dog. Executor Ninyan's axe, which gives... It's almost identical. Oh, it's bigger crit chance, though. And it does more water damage. It doesn't do the other stuff, though. I don't know. I'll have to take a closer look. It's a nice axe, but I did just get a very nice axe. But this guy's charred and liquefied corpse. Shadow essence? Not surprised. He's a fart knuckle. Arno, do you really expect me to know what I'm talking about when it comes to to weird insults? I think I gave these to Beast. Shows it here, Ruby, for you. Alright. Frozen, chilled. I love the cleave, though. Frozen, crippled, and chilled. Crippled is really good. Alright, well, we're gonna go for base damage, I suppose. The crit chance is also higher. So 98 to 112. That's what I figured. Even without the extra... I guess the strength is the same. Okay. It's a really nice axe, though. Really nice axe. But this one does a little bit more damage. Alright, selling it. Stop giving this to me. Let Beast have this. Stop giving it to me. I don't know why they do that. Doing okay, taking small breaks from studying. Nice. It's always good to take breaks. Taking breaks is very important. I don't know what this weird accent is that I'm doing. It's like not a real accent. This accent is not real. So I could walk across there. I'm not gonna right now. I'm gonna continue on where I was going. Did I come down here? I think I must have. Yeah. I would argue that I have the most creative insults. That's my argument. MZ, fuck you. I knew someone was gonna say that. Just disappointed. Who are you? Fingal Boyd. And don't touch the loots. Hi.
I bet you're the musical sort. You've thought about taking up the lute. I got a few ready to go, all freshly strung.
Tell her you've never really thought about it. Mention you've been known to strum a tune or two. Beedly 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 bee. Squeedly squeedly squee. That's what you do on lutes, right? You had one of those. Was it a really, really awful joke that would have made me hate you a little? I've strung a little.
It's like I always said. Everyone's got a melody in him. You just gotta look. My brother Laszlo couldn't carry a tune in a bucket when he were a wee thing. Now, he's got the voice of an angel.
Laszlo? Tell her you met her brother in Fort Joy. Wait, what? Did we kill him? Is he alive? I don't remember who this person is. I was just quoting you. I'm adding more exclamation marks. Because a witch has cursed me. It was about Cleve. Oh. Okay.
He's alright then, yeah?
Say he was in good spirits. He's a sprightly one. Mention he seemed alright, but that could have just been a facade. No. He was fine. I think I know who he was, though. The one that Beast talked to down in the arena, I think.
That's Laszlo, alright. If he had the blues, you'd never know it. Nothing kept his big smile from brightening the darkness. I hate the Magisters for what they'd done. Stole me brother. Stole me heart. I keep going though, hoping to get to Ark sooner than later. Lucian's Day crowds will be wanting some musical trifles.
Ask if she sells anything more useful. Ask to see her selection. Thank her for her time and step away. I'm gonna be the nosy one. Like, got anything else? 23rd.
Useful? Ah, you mean deadly. Used to make bows and fletch arrows, but left that hobby behind.
Intelligence, assure her that in your hands her arrows will point only at the greatest of evils. Wits, ask her what Laszlo would do in her position. Let the Magisters walk all over him or fight to help other sorcerers. Well, I definitely do have a better, See, I get into trouble with these, because what I would say is number 1, but I have a better score in number 2. Yeah, 1 is plenty and also too much. Time for me to go pick up food? You do it, you beautiful dame, you! Again, and thank you so much for hanging out. 6 hours of progress today, hell yeah, man. Have a wonderful day, thank you so much for hanging out, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, are you still playing before you go? Are you still playing Final Fantasy VI? Because that's one that I was planning on playing at some point, which is why I haven't come by your stream yet. Why am I not a princess anymore? Oh my guy. Are you really asking me that? You made 1 at 10 and you're still drinking it. Better score in number 2, oh my goodness. You need to catch up. No, no, no. You will have a fucking heart attack. Please don't do that. First day having coffee. I mean, like, if you've never needed it or wanted it until now, I would urge you to not. Caffeine can be an addictive substance, and if you don't need it, and it also stains your teeth, like, there's lots of reasons why you shouldn't have it if you don't need it. Are you for real asking me, NC? People act like I don't announce these things. I did announce it, you were in school, but I also put stuff in the Discord. Whenever I'm gonna like make changes to the channel, I usually put it somewhere in Discord, whether I'm asking whether people think it's a good idea in gang input. And this is not just towards you, I just mean everybody. I try to make information available to people. I try real hard. I mean, it is, yes, that's true. But you love it? It was love at first taste? It's fucking nasty! Why did you drink it at all? That was a horrible decision. Not good at checking announcements. Alright, well, this was many months ago, so a long time ago at this point. Do you know about the rewards? The rewards for attaining Princess? Even? Because it's not going to make any sense if, like, the explanation for why. Well, I don't like coffee, so I would never drink it. I mean, even so, I don't think that even just for taste, if I wouldn't do it. Nope? Okay. Well, rather than me explain the entire thing, check the information down below. If you haven't been on Discord in a while, go on Discord. There's been a whole ton of announcements, like, all the information is there for you. I just don't know which information you've already had and what you haven't. But yeah, there's been a lot that's happened that I guess you're unaware of. Alright, we're gonna choose number... Did I just save? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna choose number 1 and hope that I persuade her, and if not, I'm gonna reload. Persuasion success!
There's no shortage of suffering, that's for sure. Maybe I could do me part to help your efforts. Come back later then. I need a bit of time to carve something useful.
Fine. She does actually have loots. That's cool. Loots. Okay, bye. I like her. You're on your phone, so you'll check it later. Okay. Fair enough. That's something that I wish they would make easier. And next time I go to TwitchCon, I'll go over to the table and say, hey, for my mobile peeps, I always reference the information down there. And they're like, I'm on mobile, so I can't look at it. Fix that. Because I'm tired of that being the excuse. Not in your case, but I mean, like, people will break the rules and be like, well, the rules didn't pop up or I ignored them and now I can't see them because I'm on mobile. I'm like, well... Slap the pickle out of your mouth. I don't know. Coffee, you mean vomit juice? Yeah, like, don't drink it ever. Restless Scarecrow?
Everything grows here. Tall and strong. Join us.
Hi?
Dear child, you sacrifice too much. You need peace, rest. Come here and stay with me a while.
No.
A great pounding suddenly erupts in your chest. Your inner god roars and bellows, an incoherent, maddening cacophony.
Fun fact about Are You Wearing Pants? That command has been around since before I even had this bot. This command has been around since the very, like, first or second stream I've ever done. And so many people don't know about it. We could have a rules command. We do! For the Jesus Christ! Will nobody read the stuff I send them? Jeez, crow. I specifically message you and Garrick directly when I add new commands and stuff. Smack the poops out of you. You'd never wear pants? I wear pajamas. Listed? Yeah, that's probably true. Should have clarified. Yes, you should have. But yeah, I'll put it in there. But it's not really like a command to play with, I guess. Whatever. That's fine. Is there anything else missing from that list? Because we do have other commands, but there are some commands I didn't put on there, obviously. That's not the full list of commands. But I didn't want people messing with certain commands just because they're curious as to what it does. There are certain commands that, like, I only want them to take place when they are actually needed. So I'll do exclamation point rules in exclamation point commands. CMD. No. Home is where the pants are not. Exactly. It's not a real command, MZ. Why would that ever be a command? No, we don't need it. No! I got bamboozled. How would that ever exist? Okay, sorry, I got confused. A great pounding suddenly erupts in your chest. Your inner god roars and bellows. An incoherent, maddening cacophony.
It is awful how she treats you. She asks so much and gives so little in return.
Wonder about the she that it referred to. Who does it speak of? Ask who you're speaking to. Who am I speaking to? Who are you? What's going on?
I am the only one who cares. She will say otherwise. She always does. And in the end, she'll betray you. Don't play her game. Think of yourself. Rest here. The sun is golden. No one will bother you. This moment can last forever, if you let it.
A sudden weariness washes over, bone deep and as irresistible as a strong current.
Strength. Grit your teeth, bunch your fists, fight back, resist the urge to just lie down and give up. Intelligence. Bite down hard on the side of your tongue. Hard. Jolt yourself awake. Memory. Close your eyes, suck in a deep mouthful of air, let it fill you up. Exhale and open your eyes. This thing has no power over you. I'm definitely gonna just do strength in this one, because my strength is through the roof.
The fatigue ebbs away, then surges back.
I'm a big beefy boy, leave me alone.
Don't fight it. This is how it's supposed to be. Sleep now. When you wake, it will be in a new world. A beautiful world.
Has anyone here succumbed? I want to know. The bot bans you, that'd be funny. Why is there a purple sign by my name? Why are you crying about that? It's the cheer badge. Why is that a sad thing? Every Star Wars book ever makes sense.
I only wanted to give you rest, not pain. Now, I leave you to my children. They are many. They are impatient. They lack my gentle touch. I am sorry, truly.
What are you having happen over here? Oh no. He's almost dead, P.S. We're fighting an undead scarecrow. I didn't hit the bedroll before we fought here. Alright, who is this? This is me? We're all gonna attack here. I'm gonna save my thing. Ifan. This is Danger Town pants. I'm gonna be risky. He's knocked down. Slice him. Sabila lost all her magic armor and ran away. When I sleep, everyone. You love the picture? Put it in Discord so I can see. Please. I think we... Oh, this may be a death. This is a death. Oh yeah, I bet, Bear. Academic books have an audio version? I have a hard time paying attention if it's not interesting. Okay. Go ahead and count this as a death. I'm gonna reload. We're gonna just quickly... I'm gonna rest and come back to the conversation. We're not gonna do the whole fight, Arno. But I'll save, like, when we get into the fight. John Pope, have a good sleep. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow. You finished the game today? That's awesome. Just squinty eyes. I'm doing it, okay? I think I just saved after I spoke to her. I just want to double check.
Hello.
Hello. Ask about the instruments she makes.
Use the best wood I can find. Good rosewood ain't too common, but lute's made from it croon like songbirds. I like playing too, though my brother Laszlo was the real talent. Duets with him brought out the best in me.
Wish her a good day and take your leave.
Same to you.
Okay, so now that I've saved, we're gonna go through just the conversation. I'm not gonna do the fight. Don't worry. Where was I? This way. You're making squinty eyes at me. Stop. Okay, I'm just gonna come over here to this scarecrow. We're gonna go through the same conversation. You really miss my hype dance? Oh, there are lots of dances that happen. Let me tell you.
Join us. Dear child.
A great pound.
It is awful how she treats you. She asks,
A sudden weariness washes over. The fatigue then...
Alright. So let him do his spooky dance. He's gonna do his spooky boy dance, and he's gonna plop up there. There's more in the field there. Oof. That's fucked. Okay. Now I'm going to quick save, and I'm gonna make a proper save, and we'll do this fight when we come back tomorrow morning. Okay, Arno? I'd like to order a hype dance, please. Holla! Holla, holla, shot holla. He's a baller! And so we dance for him because he's a funky-ass meerkat now. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, it is time for me to go, and sometimes I stream past 5 o'clock. But today's not one of those days because I have a lot of shit that I need to get done. But thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I hope you all have a lovely evening. And I will be playing more Divinity tomorrow morning. That's 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time until 5 o'clock. If you want to hang out with chat and all sorts of other people, and sometimes me, thank you so much for that cheering of it! Thank you very much, it's very kind. Then get in the Discord, because I check that all the time. Anyway, have a great night, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Here, have a song. Have a song for you. And welcome to the Court of the Hype once again, Holler. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Sorry for the follow and run. Follow and run! Get away! Oh, sorry, I just saw your question. How far am I? We just got to the new island, Reaper's Coast, and we're exploring it. So very, very early in the game.
Never dance again. Guess I'll never dance again. I guess I'll never dance again. I guess I'll never dance again. I guess I'll never dance again.